Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude, and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yamal. Good purposeful running this. Lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Saka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great vision. Now it's Hullet. Luis Suarez. Oh, strongly challenged there. Pirlo. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. He's found the way, and he shoots! So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
That's good play from him.
Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Luis Suarez. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. That's good running with the ball. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's really well manoeuvred. Saka. Hullet takes a shot! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Hullet. Now it's Ronaldinho. Deftly away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Ronaldinho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Pele. Now it's Hullet. That's going wide left. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ronaldinho does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Flings in across. Varane with the clearance.
Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And the finish! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Milan leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good ball, good take. And he's found a way past. Chance! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Ronaldinho, Pirlo, a probing pass, and this is Ronaldinho. Big chance! He's got a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of it.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And they can counter here. That's great control. And now the breakaway. Now it's Hullet. Saka is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, he's bustling through here. Hullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Opts to play it back. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's another fine save. Milan have their second corner now. France have the chance to go the other way.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Now it's Mbappe. Pepe gives no quarter whatsoever. Now it's Mbappe. Little pass back. That is good strength. Hullet is the team's great shot, surely! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. This is a promising build-up. And here's Mbappe, knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 3, Pirlo. Le numéro 23,
Raphael Varane.
Ronaldinho. Le numéro 10,
Desai, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And this is
le
Ibrahimovic.
numéro 18, le numéro
Oh, good
15,
read.
That was well played, well
le numéro
stopped.
17,
Ibrahimovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
le numéro
Encouraged
7,
the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. France's free kick then.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
picked out brilliant. It's Luis Suarez! Dembele clears without hesitation. Oh, cracking ball.
France really are going about things in the right...
Bale! And there's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
He made it happen. Chance for a shot! Goal! France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have a break. Oh, he's been caught on it. There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And this is Dembele. Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. And it's Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Some really good ball movement. Might be danger here. Vinicius Junior. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Just 5 minutes left. That's destined for the flank.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Vieira. Time added on 4 minutes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, look at the space here. And here's Nedved. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that is well cleared. Dembele. Not the most accurate pass. Stood up well to him there. And it's Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And there goes their last chance. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Looks to the other side. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nesta spots it and intercepts. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Oh, that's fabulous. Played into the box. Thuram getting this one clear. And it's Ronaldinho driving through the middle. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Pele. That's very neat. In towards the back stick. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Driving on and making good progress. Well timed, excellent interception.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pele. It's Pele! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That's really well manoeuvred. Engages and forces him off the ball. Dembele. Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bellingham running with the ball. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Has to go back here. Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Nakhon Ratchazima really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Crosses it in. Getting up there! Oh, crossbar! Goal, France! Gullit duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Ibrahimovic! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's stuck it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Dembele at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. Desai. And it's Vieira. And it's Dembele. Pinches it off him. Bellingham. Yamal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pele. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, this is a great position. And it's half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. The second half is up and running. And he shoots! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France with the lead.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Rodri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to play him in. That's good play. And he's only too happy to take that back. Nakon Wachasima can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rodri charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's Dembele! Oh, it rattles the bar! Vieira is always looking to break lines. That is very well defended.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rodri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Could be danger here. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Vieira, Chance here to counter. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Šeško! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the finish! Oh, good finish! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution on the field. Number 30.
Two coaches
Šeško.
are signalling changes
Number
here,
9,
both at the same time.
Ibrahimovic.
So again, just the keeper in his way. He's having a
Number
shot!
20.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Plays it
Number
across.
16.
Has another goal! And that's a tidy finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfect.
Vieira! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Played back. Looking for options for movement. Forced to go back. And he's in on goal. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target. France now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Nedved. It's Nedved! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rooney goes short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he skips past his man. And it's Eto'o. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, important interception. Rooney. Oh, they could break here. Ferdinand. 4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Messi. Hullet. And he welcomes it in. Chance for a shot! Messi! From another planet! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better and better. That is a Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their 4th corner of the game. Rooney plays it short. So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Collar! And that is doing no harm at all.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Leicester scooting forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Bellingham. Vieira. And Jamal. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's Mbappe! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Marcelo. Now it's Hazard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pull it. He's got away. Chance, surely! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now he's got space here. And this is Hazard. Still goalless. Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Marcelo. Marcelo made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Tries to thread one through. Ferdinand. And it's Vieira. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Pull it. Great vision. Real chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. 30 minutes gone.
Whatever happened,
Here's a shot! And that was struck with genuine force. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, easy pickings there. Jamal, can he finish? Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And now the breakaway. And it's Lam. Vieira. Bellingham. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Hullet. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Vieira. And it's Azar. Koller. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Vieira. And for the first half, that is that. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
France sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So, into the second half. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Chance to deliver. He leaps for it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That has not gone well. Now there's a fine ball, and he shoots! And that's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Vieira. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Lam makes a dash for it. And he's whipped it across. Koller finds himself offside. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe, passing nice and neat. 60 minutes played. He's found a way through. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shot.
Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hazard. He is through here. Flashes it across.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Van Dijk gets the foot in and wins the ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Vieira. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ferdinand. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Corner number 2 then.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5, le numéro 14, le numéro 9, le numéro 23.
And it's been taken short. Cross from Rummenigge. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. France have their third corner.
Le numéro 15, Rooney. Le numéro 21. Attention, changement.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Rooney, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's had it nicked away. Marcelo. Oh, good spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That'll be a corner. The keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Pele. Now it's Haaland. Rice. Here comes the cross. Oh, well played.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And Messi! And he's stuck it away. And right near the end, we have parity. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
3 minutes.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Can he get on the end of this? And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. Pull it. That's an imaginative pass. Corner given. Corner number 3 coming up. Ronaldinho plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Alvarez. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He has a look up. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dembele! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. The pull goes short. France are looking to go forward now. Oh, can he get onto this? Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal gets on his bike and on the move. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Distributed tidily. Nicely weighted ball. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Great chance! So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And here's Hullet. Tries a measured ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. Cherki. Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Bellingham. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Dembele! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Stood up well to him there. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read, nice interception. Messi, and this is Messi. Big chance! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's onside. Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yamal, and he's managed to get free. That's put paid to the danger. And the referee has blown for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
France really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Manchester United, number 18.
We get things going again.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Ronaldinho, steaming on goalwards. Chance, surely!
Ronaldinho really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
And it's been taken short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Can he get onto this? Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A case now of complete control. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And France can counter now. Now it's Hullet. He has found the way through. Chance! And no mistake. And they are right back within touch. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 23.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. France may be down, but not out just yet. And here's Olise. He had to make that, and he did make it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Olise, number 25.
Nedved.
Giuliano Simeone.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 21, Fernandez.
Now it's Olise.
In progress.
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3. He's got a chance for a shot! Loose ball, and it's come back out to him. They're up to 5 corners now. Rooney with the short one. And it's going to be another one. The corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. Vieira. And it takes a shot! It's in! They're back within reach! Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So could they be onto something here? Neymar, driving forward. Bale, being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's there to clear it. Spence. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Spence. For Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Nedved. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And they've got a throw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to gift it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Has to go back here. Oh, shooting chance! Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Eto'o is onto this, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Olise. That is lovely. There will be 4 extra minutes. Desai, a player who needs no introduction. Boone. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
To inform you that today
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual? Oh, terrible pass. He's in, one-on, shot a goal! Yokohama F. Marinos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rice. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rice going forward. Rice, good purposeful running this. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, good spread. Yamal. He has found the way through. Terrific effort! France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a good run down the right. Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Mbappe. Pressure coming in from all directions. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Lam. Oh, Red, nice interception. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Decent chance! A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Deftly away. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Hullet. Shoots!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Thuram cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the through ball. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Yamal. And that is out of play. And it's Thuram. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi. And it's Rice. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. That has been slung wide. And this is Hazard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lam gets into a good position.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe, never out of the action for very long. Just about within shooting range. And he should have made it 4.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bullet! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal ventures forward.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe, Desailly wins the duel this time. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho looking to add to his goal. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
France looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bellingham. Some really good ball movement.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rice. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target. Nesta. Vieira simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a
Manchester
monumental
United
occasion.
Against France.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Saliba makes the interception. And it's Nedved. Nedved gets on his bike and on the move. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that is well cleared.
France definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rummenigge. And that's a good ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Iniesta. Good driving run. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin. One of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely...
Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nedved. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Desailly does well not to be outdone there. Seedorf. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Lahm, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their...
Decent chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Punched away. Out towards the flank. And he's intervened well there. Ah, he's given it away. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Driving on and making good progress. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge is firing after that one. Lahm. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. 30 minutes gone. And here's Mbappe. Nedved. And it's Seedorf. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good ball, good take. There's the shot! And Jamal. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Great ball, Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And Hullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hullet is offering a right smile there.
They've played it short. France with another corner. France have their second corner now. And it's made its way to him. And he shoots! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now this could be a chance. Rummenigge! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
France have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. He's got away. Iniesta. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That ball looks a good one. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems...
Both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
France sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So straight into the second half. Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira. And it's Nedved.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Nedved. Oh, terrible pass. He's found the way through. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. Yamal. There he goes, motoring forward. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Desailly. Oh, he's been caught napping. There will be a throw-in. Look at the space here. It's Nedved!
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18.
So we have movement on both benches. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Coming on the field.
Nedved.
Number 20.
Nedved running with intent.
Number 22. Johan
Cruyff.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Haaland. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Cruyff. Gullit. He's had a shot! It's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Corner number 3 coming up. Rooney plays it short. Bullish header! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. Lahm clears without hesitation. And it's Iniesta. Nicely weighted ball. He's a sharp little ball here. France can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Always goal side. Rooney. Oh, this is a terrific run. Rooney with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Iniesta venturing down the left. Now it's Gullit. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Cruyff. He's through here. He's on it. Can he get away? Saliba defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Haaland! France are having a ball here. Cruyff is onto this. Vinicius Junior.
4 added minutes.
Vinicius Junior. This is a promising build-up. And here's Haaland. Another pass just keeps it charged, surely! And no mistake. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And we're done. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Yamal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ronaldinho plays it short, and it's pulled back. And he's taking no chances there. Great vision. Hullet. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note? Well, both, and Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Hakimi. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Ronaldinho. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? That'll be a throw. Oh, well played, well played. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Messi. Messi going like a man possessed at the moment. Cross from Hakimi. Saliba attempts a clearance. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Oh, played right into his path. Saliba. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bellingham does well to get it back. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Azar. And they can counter here. And it's Bellingham. And here's Hullet. Hullet! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. He is through here. Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's there to belt it away. Rice. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And this is Hullet. Oh, just skips past his man. Al-Duhail can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's a throw. He intercepts the throw. That's well read.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's got away. Shot a goal! Goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
France have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have...
And Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Some good work on the right flank here. Defending here is really tight. Bellingham. And the shot! France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Looking tidy in possession here. Hazard. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Foot in. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Mbappe! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Just eases him off the ball. Hakimi. Vieira. Hazard. Thuram with the slide tackle there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Rice. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. This is a promising build-up. Bellingham. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Aims beyond the defence. Great defending, strong and determined.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Knocks it into space. And he was quick to react. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's found a way through, and Hullet! It goes to show he is human after all. Vieira is always looking to break lines. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here.
Has been indicated.
Yamal! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Threads one in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ronaldinho is flagged offside. And the referee brings it to a close. France, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick and... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
France, FC Barcelone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising the defence. What a communicator.
Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. And he's there to clear it. It'll be a throw-in. Bellingham. Tries a shot! And one more try!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Leicester gets over and intercepts. That pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Hullet! But he's left disappointed. And it's Bellingham. And that's a dangerous ball. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And he was alert to it. Looking for options for movement. And this is Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Shoots! It's a loose ball. Oh, important interception. Probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Yamal is flagged offside. Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Rice produces the perfect tackle there. Bellingham. He's had a shot! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Shot, Yamal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Shooting chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so...
And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
France have their third corner. Ronaldinho with the short one. And he's had a shot! Cleared away. And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. France very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And that's an excellent interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet, decent chance! Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ronaldinho. He has a look up. Bullet.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation.
Tries one from range! They've got to be quick to recover this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Pelé. Pelé going forward. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, they can break here. Yamal. Foot in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Driving on and making good progress. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can... And Messi! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Space for him to turn and look. And this chance for a shot! And the counter is on. Pelé running with intent. And it's made its way to him. And he's managed to... And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Temps additionnel.
Mbappe chasing after it. Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Messi. Oh, good ball! He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bullet, whose purpose now is... And that brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
France clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
France are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back on the way. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Bellingham. Yamal driving through the middle. Mbappe! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Nesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cafu. It's Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. This ended up in no man's land. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Hazard has the space to scheme. And it's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's some Mbappe! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control. Cafu. And it's Hullet. Rice. Now it's Pelé. It's Pelé! And he hits the net. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He has found the way through. They've got a corner here. Corner number 4 coming up here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well...
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Rice does well not to be outdone there. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi going like a man possessed at the moment. And that has sent him sprawling. Bellingham getting this one clear. Oh, good-looking ball. France needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Hullet. Messi. Ronaldinho. Hullet. Rafael Varane. Desai. Ronaldinho. Oh, good effort! It's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
France visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Mbappe! Chance! Oh, and the referee says that is it. France looking by any yardstick formidable. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movement.
And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. That's going to go a long way. Threads one in. He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to...
And the shot! Mbappe is magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2-0, and in next to no time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Semenyo! And that's a tiny finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rice providing an outlet on that flank. He's found the way through. And the shot! This time, surely! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He is through here. Played into the box. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Semenyo, neatly clipped into space. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vieira. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
France are looking to break at pace. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That's been slipped through. Oh, what a ball! He's had a shot! Goal, England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered.
And Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
England are looking to go forward now. Chips it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, some astute defending there. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now, can they get him away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham, driving through the middle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good-looking ball. Yamal. Vieira. It's Bellingham. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. He won't be happy with that one. But it's Ronaldinho.
2
Hazard.
added minutes has been indicated.
Rice. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. Rice. Semenyo. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Semenyo. And the referee has blown for half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ronaldinho with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Yamal being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Looking to play him in.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, what has happened here? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. France have the chance to go the other way. Semenyo is onto this. Cross needs to be good. Yamal with the clearance. And he's cut it out. And this is Ronaldinho. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for England.
So, third corner of the game.
Semenyo.
They've played it short.
Suarez. Number 7. Hazard.
Let's make sure that's not getting
Number
through.
98. Bullet. Coming on the field.
Now it takes a shot! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
France with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and...
Goes for a shot! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Oh, what a game we had. Decent chance! And that has been cleared. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Here's Tevez, and here's Dembele. Dembele stood his ground strongly. Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nedved. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Best gets on his bike and on the move. And here's Tevez. That's tidy. Big chance! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
It's Neymar! So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Rice. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. 4 added minutes on the board. And back to the goalkeeper. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a
Manchester
monumental
United
occasion.
Against France.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
There's the live figure of Ed Milson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back, which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got a lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side.
Spot on.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's through here. That is good alertness. Stam. Azar. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. Rummenigge. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rummenigge gets flagged offside. Vieira. Pull it. Pepe produces the perfect tackle there. Floated through. Rummenigge gets into a good position. Oh, easy pickings there. Pull it. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. France still without a single shot on target. And this is Messi. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. France have the chance to go the other way. Hazard shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's in one-on-one. Hazard! And that has fair fizzed. Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, well played. Chance for a shot! So, third corner of the game. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham driving forwards. Well, that was asking just too much of him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho! In he goes again! And again! Goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Pullet duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be.
And the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. It's Ronaldinho. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Edmilson. And here's Hullet. And it's Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Oh, what a ball! Bellingham with the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Azar. So what can they make of this? Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, well played, well played. Bellingham. And here's Hullet.
2 added minutes
Cut it
have
out.
been indicated.
Yamal. It's Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! And that has been knocked clear. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Just a
So
quick
your views on the first half?
France will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They
remain
remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. France get the ball rolling in the second half. Tries from distance. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go...
And the shot!
Substitution for Manchester United.
So
Number
time for
15.
change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ronaldinho goes short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He can run onto that, and it's made its way to him. And he's managed to get free. And this is Azar, and he welcomes it in. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Ronaldinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious.
Shot a goal! And a neat finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Yamal has it in a wide position. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe. Rummenigge. He is through here. He has a look out. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nicely weighted ball. Diouf. Now, can they get him away? Ball is over the line. And this is Hullet. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? We are just getting started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the one...
Shot at goal! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. France present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This for 1-0. And it's hit the woodwork and out!
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
Bellingham. Now Ronaldinho. Vieira. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? Bellingham. Mateus. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Pull it. Bellingham. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's been caught on... Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's a good ball. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Hullet. Towering header! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great...
Big chance! Hullet with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Desailly gets across to intercept that. Mbappe! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And it's Ronaldinho. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the run. Good take, and is he in? Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Bellingham does well to get it back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's another good win of the ball. Bellingham.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Cafu was in no mood for any of that. Great vision. He's Ronaldinho! Just not quite happening for him just now.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Nesta. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. And it's Pirlo. Chance here to counter. Oh, super ball. Chance, surely! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And he's there to clear it. Bellingham. Nesta.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Buffon gets it away. Ah, good steal. He just read it. He's picked his way through. Kaká. And the shot! And he hits the net! And deep into first half stoppage time. And that is all they have time for. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
France are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. The second half is up and running. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got a side of... Bullet! Mateus. That's really well cleared. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Memphis Depay. Cafu gets into a good position. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He might be in here! And here's Mbappe. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Great chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Bellingham. There's the header! Oh, good finish! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Yamal needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Mateus, now it's Bellingham. Kaká. Nesta goes sliding in. Bullet. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Now it's Kaká. Mateus. He's found a way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hullet. Spread out to the left. That's going wide left. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Ronaldinho. Forced to go back. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Lazio.
He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Número 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So now the difference is 3. Nicely intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. Bale gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Akanji, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! France are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Neymar, Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary. He's having a pop! And the keeper's well positioned.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now it's Kaka. Cruyff. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Kaka. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. Right, and getting up there! Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bale. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than... It's Bale! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping! Pirlo. Cruyff. And the referee brings it to a close. France can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Could move up a gear here. And it's Ronaldinho. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Kong and Hanoi.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Terrific effort! Goal, France! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Kong and Hanoi have the chance to go the other way. It's Seedorf. Lahm. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Oh, this is a very good run. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Bellingham. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
Oh, great leap! And no mistake. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
And the shot! Now, that's another chance! And that's a sharp finish! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Kong and Hanoi with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Yamal. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Reaching half-time and still... There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldinho. Now this could be a chance. Oh, well played, well played. Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Now, can they get him away? Yamal, he is through here. Oh, good effort. And there's a goal. Again, we are level. What a contest. And that is all they have time for. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at it when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Can he get onto this? Lahm finding himself in space. Ronaldinho. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Looking to play him in. Thuram. Yamal makes a dash for it. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira to Lahm, and the counter is on. Lahm, he has found the way through. That's a lovely pass. Desai, that's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And now the breakaway. And here's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Ibrahimovic. Lahm. Stood up well to him there. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kong and Hanoi can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vieira proves too strong, too smart. Yamal, he's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5, le numéro 23, Ronaldinho. Le numéro 10, le numéro 9,
And it's Bale.
le numéro 14. À leur place, le numéro 18.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot.
Le numéro 17.
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Eto'o.
So this to turn
Le
it
numéro
right
11.
round.
Bale, changement.
Well, would you believe that?
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lahm. That's a little off target. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Rice really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
And Hullet! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement.
Kong and Hanoi clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Played out wide. Lahm delivers. That's really well cleared. It's a promising position, crossed into the middle, and he's taking no chances there. He's free, he has got space. Cross into the box. And the pass is intercepted, and it's Roberto Carlos. Hullet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Eto'o. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Kong and Hanoi are down to 10 men.
Attention, changement.
Kong and Hanoi are making a change now. Space for him to turn and look. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rooney. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Lahm. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being...